All right. Okay, so let's go get the low-hanging fruit. Taken care of. And then we'll do some of the expensive shit later. Do the bears first. All right. Next up on the wish list of answer her call. Alright, get that. Alright, first bear of the day. What do we get? Spectro attack on a garbage set. Trash. I mean, can't complain. We got a bunch of good ones, but we just need the set. That's really all we need. And we'll just roll them. Taste her resolve. Alright, second bear. I can barely believe it. Another garbage. Nothing on that one. It's fine. Oh. Grab the lamb. Lamb. Grab the fool's gold. We'll get that later. Screw it. We can just bomb him. Alright, last bear for today. We'll go do the grind down below, get the this should finish him off. Yay, 3 bears. Bruh, Crown of Valor did not exist today. Tragic. Okay, well, you win some, you lose some. Today, we lost. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Okay, now we go down here, do this set. The good news is I think we've got enough out of this that we don't technically really need too many bears, but we have bears. And this will mess him up. HP. Meh. Def HP. Electro HP, or Electro Attack, that's good. Attack HP, good. HP. Spectro attack, okay. Attack. Def HP. Arrow attack. Okay, so we got 2 usable ones out of that today. That's not actually terrible. Okay, so the cheaper grind stuff there has been done. So now we need to look at we'll grind a little bit later on actually Astrite. We're not quite there yet. That'll be in a few minutes. But we're going to do that. We need to spend enough Astrite today for the event. Okay, so this is done now. So we need to do that. All right, so this is what we're spending our okay, so we have to spend 400 wave plates today. Okay, I can cook. So where is it? It's guidebook. This is supposedly the best version. Okay. Let's go ahead and get her. Attempt to get her 70. So let's do the shite needed for that. And then we might actually end up trying tower, because we might have the crap here to do this. So first off, let's spend our wave plates on a conversion. Alright, this way this still stays regenerating as long as possible. So if anybody wants to come out, I don't mind. Just be on North America and you can come join. So resonators, because I know she's got a thing here. Ascend. All right. All right, let's go kill some bosses. Actually, hold up. We need to make sure we burn. Because I remember there's a better way of grinding this. You want to grind the echo that you need before you... Well, crap. No, we're really in just a screw it. Time's up. Let's do it, Leroy Jenkins. Yeetus Maximus. Claim rewards. Alright, there's 3. I did not get out in time. Yeesh. Okay, this should still detonate. Yeah. Crit rate. God, this set's terrible. 2. Okay, go. Alright, so resonators. Alright, there's 50. Alright, so now we need 4 more to get 60. Go ahead and use a revive. Need a little revive. Alright. With a little bit here, I think we can get it. Darn, one more for this level. Go ahead and yeet the ult. You've got to, like, legitimate teleport out of here if you're going to try to get away without starting a new one. Hello there.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Doing good. Doing my runs on every gacha that I play.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, I just finished Nikkei. Now I'm playing the minigame for the next hour.
Nice.
I finally a decent one. I was like, yep. This is gonna be the third best one. I got Mog at first, the tower defense at second, and this one for the third place because it's a combination of the survival with tower defense one.
Interesting. They're adding some sort of vampire survivors to Weathering Waves.
Yeah, I saw that.
Alright. And one more? If I get lucky on... No, I need 2 more regardless. Alright.
Literally, another game that was route being game of the year. Like, See the impact?
Yeah.
I think the three games that did not get Game of the Year that should have got is Power, Vampire Survivors, and Animal Crossing.
I could see that. Alright, and this should... Yeah, okay. So let's just yeet out of this. Alright, 70 achieved. So, I guess since we're not going to chase the weapon, it's time to add the weapon we got here and get the pistol and use it. Since I can't pull her weapon, at least not this round. I'm gonna cheat. We're gonna go buy those. Oh, I need 8. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I need 3. Alrighty. So she's got her pistols leveled up. We need to not buy the weeklies, because those are got to go into somebody else. So yeah, she'll have to be upgraded in a little while on the main Forte circuit. Okay, let's head to the event because we spent the cap here. So let's go get some junk out of this. Okay. Hype. All right, backpack 1 done. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, keys are spent for the day. Okay. So now it comes down to sets. This is where it's going to suckage. So how do we want to run? So we're looking for arrow, arrow, attack, attack. All right. Well, I think we can do that. So her boss is this one. Around, where is it? It's the dragon thing, but where is it? Oh, it's the nightmare. Hold on. They're this way. All right, we might be able to get it before the buffs drop off. Def attack. Crit rate attack. Okay. You got one. Screw it. This should kill him anyway. Close enough. Crit rate attack. Okay, we got another one. So that's two. Nothing. Thank you for your soul. Crit rate, crit damage attack. Okay. Ow. No touchy. Attack, attack, okay. I mean, I'm buying the $4.99 monthly, but I mean, that's not like whaling by any means. So I mean, I don't call myself a big whale. Ooh, $4 a month. Shit, most people spend that more on their coffee daily. I mean, it ain't that much of a help either. I am not a whale. I'm a... Shoot, at this point, I don't even know if you can call me a... Can you even call me a guppy at this point? I ain't a dolphin. Oh, man. I know that much. I know my lane. I know when I'm a whale and when I'm not. But sure as heck. You're basically looking at it. I'll show you as soon as I kill this fool. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to blow that. Okay. Finish that off. Alright, let me grab this. Yeah, it's... You little shit. Okay, I'll just show you. So... we have Yuno, Augusta, Verena, Ciaccona, Arrow Rover. Let's see here. And the other pulled two were... this was a lost 50-50 when I pulled a... when I was pulling for Augusta. And this was the lost 50-50 on... this was the lost 50-50 on Ciaccona. So, having adult money must be fun. Listen, you could go rob a kid of his lunch money. You could go mow a lawn for this. Yes. So, it's actually a 2-for-1 for me, and I'll explain. So, what it's going to allow me to do... never mind, I'm in battle. Let me kill this fool, and then I'll explain. Actually, yeah, let's do this. You know, the funny thing is, I saw a 7-year-old here last night on Instagram who was trading $25,000 worth of Pokemon cards. I'm like, bro, this kid's pulling out cards that are worth $5, $10, $15,000. I'm like, he's 7. Did you pull for a weapon? No. So, here's kind of the goal. Team 1 is my main, you know, this is my main bread and butter of what I'll be using for a while until we eventually get Shorekeeper, and then Shorekeeper will take Verena's spot. Team 2 is, this is kind of like Team 1.5, we'll say. This is the team that will be working on trying to make for one of the tower teams is being able to use this. Then with Ciaccona now being pulled, we'll create Yuno's secondary alt best team, whatever her main DPS team. So we now have Team 2 set up. And then this will obviously be the Cartethyia team, which would replace the main actual Team 2. Yes, we did. So that will be that, and then I've technically created this weird, it's whatever, I've kind of made up this, since she is a main DPS, I figured it might help me get through tower. It's not going to be the best, but it's about the only thing I got to sauce-wise that I could cook to get another team through. So, as of right now, I have 3 kind of working teams. I just need to get them actually like leveled up. I'm debating either going Ciaccona cart on my main, but honestly, I can't stand Ciaccona as a character. I mean, I get it. It was either this or I was gonna start working with Zani and trying to get her set up, but that would also require Phoebe and that whole 9 yards. So for now, this is the degeneracy that I decided to jump down. So yeah, good times. Hey, what was that? Oh, isn't that the thing that ranks up the Rover's weapon? How much Astrite do I have right now? Are you ready for this? A whopping 391 Astrite. I am so rich right now. I am so rich. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Keep in mind, I just spent 24,000 Astrite, roughly, pulling this turd in a punch bowl. So I've been saving for months. I'm at 65,000 with S3. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, you've got some sauce on your account. Okay, so we did enough of these dudes. I'm sure he's got upgrade. Garbage. I started at 2 weeks prior to Augusta's banner. I decided to finally start messing with it. I thought I got a 4 cost to this fool of a couple crit rates. Huh? Does he drop a 3 cost and I'm just like smoking over here? Or a 1 cost? I love the combat. See, okay, so me personally, this still technically grinds my gears. Coming from like a game like Black Desert, I don't like having to switch characters. And I still think about it, it's way too simple. Again, coming from Black Desert, I'm used to things being way more complex with a character. So it's still very simple. I still prefer, if I'm looking, because my brain's still trying to force this like it's an MMO, and it's not. It's not Elder Scrolls. It's not Black Desert Online. I've got to think about it a little bit different. I had rank 1 medals in many different things in Black Desert. Okay, let me just put it this way. I had 46,500 hours in Black Desert when I quit. And I'm not exaggerating. There is a screenshot of it somewhere around here. All right, screw it. We'll just roll them all to 5 and see what happens. So yeah, I had to quit. I couldn't do it anymore. But overall, I'm getting used to it, so that is a plus. Garbage. You know, I say it was better for my mental health to quit, but honestly, when you've put that many hours into it and you feel the void of it, I'm going to be real.
So you're basically a war veteran right now, so yeah, it's going to take a while.
Yeah. As of right now, I'm pretty much hanging on to everything. No, I've been... we're not going to talk about the money we've spent in 7 Deadly Sins and Epic 7 combined. Like, those I definitely put money into over the time. I made a lot of Epic 7 videos over the years playing that. Let's see here. I played Nikke for a while, was in their content creation program. Yeah, it's... I don't think we need the heavy attack bonus on her. When the shit do we actually need on her? I think it's like crit chance attack, crit damage, energy regen. Hold on, let's... equip it and see what... No, it's definitely voided out. Okay, so it's not great. Upgrade. Okay, we got crit rate on a low roll. So we'll send it to the next level and see if we get... Flat attack, garbage. Okay, so I will hang on to this one for now, since we don't have many. And we'll have to farm some more. But we at least have the... kind of started working on building these up. You should plus 10 everything at this point, even if it rolls garbage on the starter rolls. I don't know why that triggers my Epic 7 brain on when I know I see a garbage roll. Unless you have double crit on every piece. So basically what you're saying is getting the double crits on each piece and then worry about the initial roll being good or bad. Alright. That's going to take my brain a minute to get to, because my mentality is don't waste. But I guess when you look at the cost investment, which I would not have done, I mean, that makes sense. It's, again, that comes from Epic 7 where we level the gear up, but that's also the speed chasing crap or rolling for the stats that you're trying to get to level up, fishing for that crap. I'm used to doing it, so it kind of doesn't bother me. Where I could understand, somebody who's never played something like this before, that's kind of weird. So, yeah, alright. Well, bollocks. Alright, so just for you, I'll send all of these to 10. Let's see what we get. Double defense! Yikes! Hello there, how's it going? Wah, wah, wah. Upgrade. You need to be... I don't actually... Hold on. Do we have any more 3 costs that are crit damage in gusts? Gasp. No, I don't. Oh shit. We gotta go grind some. Alright, well I can't roll that one. Surely we've got 1 cost by now. Okay, I don't. Never mind. You know what? It doesn't actually really bug me because I'm used to Epic 7 and its RNG masochism when it comes to gear, so... Alright, so he said roll everything to 10. So...
I'm so cracking myself because I don't really care. I just put in everything to 25 and put in the next set to the next character. And moving on to the next character.
Okay, so the only reason I don't is because just about everybody I've listened to on any advice when they talk about leveling this stuff is they all say the hardest XP to get is the Echo EXP, and you've got to be careful on leveling it. I started about 2 weeks before Augusta dropped. And it wasn't because she was coming out or anything like that. It was just the timing of when it happened. So I mean, don't feel like you got to try to read into it of At this point, yes, we're now saving for Cartethyia. So that's what the 38,400 Astrite grind is now for. Trying to get trash. All right. Well, we got some wins. We got some losses on it. Come on. Surely by now we've gotten more of these. Sure. All right. So I need to go do the arrow thing, which is Resonator's Guidebook.
At least one thing I do every day, 120 stamina is dedicated specifically just for echo farming, EXP farming. Actually.
Yeah, I'm working on trying to do that and save for my next character, but I won't. But I'm not gonna lie, I love Yuno's design. I get it. For me, I was kind of like told I kind of had to do this. So here I am. Wow. Okay. Because they said with Augusta, you're gonna really want this, so here we are. Garbage. That we do. Well, very similar one. I've had this since Skyrim days. Not bad. FGO NA? Nice. That's cool. A lot of people used to think I got it from Arknights, and I'm like, no. Right now, we're trying to farm the set for Ciaccona. We're doing a little bit. I think I'll do one more run. I mean, this crap is expensive to run. Alright, this will probably be the last. Okay. HP. We've got an attack. Electro. Yeah, we'll do one more. Then I'll probably go try to farm a few more of the Abyss for.
I'm gonna hydrate. I'll be right back.
All right. Don't forget to dehydrate too. All right. Glacio, fusion, electro, fusion. Didn't really get too much today, which is tragic. Oh, I'm done with the whole story. Actually, I don't think it changed too many. Just got to 2.2. Now, to be fair, don't write too much into that because I did skip literally the entire story. Oh, it gave me a 3-cost version of, or a 4-cost version of him, I bet. Or another set? Alright, bollocks. Alright, well, to the Tacit Field then. Which was, where was that? How was that? Try to remember where it was without having to go to the menu every darn time. Was it right? Yeah, here. Alright, well, let's go try to kill this dude, because I only had 1 crit rate, and, well, we're gonna get a couple more. The way I said it is, if I actually end up caring enough to play the game, like, hardcore, I'll go back on a second account and learn, and actually watch the story from beginning to end without skipping anything. Healing bonus. What in the crap is that? Ugh. The lack of drops sometimes is annoying. And even to have the arrow resistance, he actually does You actually can do a decent amount. Okay, we got a crit rate. Nope. See, I didn't really pay attention enough. Like, I know kind of what's going on. I don't know the details, like, every, like, general thing. But I know kind of, like, where things were going. Garbage. Yeah. Ah, I ran out of time. Attack, attack. That's not absolutely terrible. Nope, no echo. She's interesting. Like, the concept of her character is pretty cool. The states of the moon and how she plays is kind of a little bit hard to keep up with, but it's one of those things, turn your brain off and just do it, and it's way easier than trying to think about. Okay, so that's 3 crit rates, so that's not terrible. I mean, it's the unfortunate that I have to take crit rate because we're not going to have her weapon. So, I mean, I won't be able to take crit damage. Plus the flying thing. That was an interesting idea for her. She can actually fly off cliffs with that. Like, it's not just land-bound. Okay, I got one. Defense attack. Alright, I'll probably do a few more and then probably spend the rest of the time today trying to collect and finish map grind and go through and do all of the whatchamacallits, do more Astrite farming. I'm actually not sure, to be honest. I can't get to it. I don't want to waste my sword. And we're wasting it. Bro's literally dropping anchors. I love it. Crit damage attack. Sad. That was rude. That's true. I forget. She does have that float. Healing bonus. Garbage. Alright, 2 more and then I'm gonna be done with this for today. Because I mean, I could farm this thing all day long, but today is more about Astrite recovery. I wanted to get some stuff leveled up. And then we begin the we'll begin the actual, like, deep Astrite grind today. Because I think I can probably push 700, 800 Astrite today if we really, like, get down to it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Not really. I'm not really... I wasn't really impressed when I watched the live stream trailer. I think Cartethyia feels like she's going to be a better... to me, a better arrow. Son of a bitch, you're here. I'll go ahead and kill you. Censure up. I'll kill. Yeah. Because the dude was an arrow DPS. Is what he looked like he was setting up to be, right?
Nope.
What did he end up being?
He's the sub DPS for he's a support for Calbrand.
Okay.
He basically doubles all of her abilities, and she doubles down on his skills. And with the new set they're gonna come with her, that is basically squaring the whole kit.
There we go.
Yeah, he's basically the best example of how you can auto farm as a support sub DPS.
Okay. For some reason, I thought he was an arrow DPS when I saw his kit.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, but
I didn't look at the actual element because I was listening to it, and then I saw his kit up, and I saw him doing all the stuff and how he was functioning. And I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But when you look at the actual stats and what the skills does, I was like, yeah, he's a full support for Galbranda, because that's how they are the only two people that specifically have heavy attack and equal damage in a kit built up.
Okay. I see. Wait, hold on. You're telling me this chick has a pistol for a weapon, but she uses her microphone as a sword?
Yeah. Just like most of the big swords guys are actually spears in disguise.
But yeah, hold on. Let me get my friend code for anybody who doesn't have it in chat. It should go out to all platforms. It's weird. Because the whole reason why I put her on the team was I was thinking, oh yeah, now I'm gonna shoot the stuff down. All right, so I guess we'll just
All
right, back to this we go for now, and
yeah, weapons is just a tag, just like just like Nikkei with the gear.
Don't even give me.
It's just a tag. Let the example of that Havoc girl. You don't. She's a She's a sword user, but she uses her briefcase as a weapon, and inside the briefcase there's what's the name of her name? I forgot her name again. Let me check.
Then you're saying Gauntlet's using her summons like a great sword. Okay, that's right. Phoebe and her pimp stick is actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I got my map up over here. Let's start with this, and we'll clear this out, and hopefully all we need is that chests and area quests, and we're good. So...
Yeah, like that, like they said, Zan is a gauntlet user, but she's basically Awakening Warrior.
Yeah, and that caught me off guard when I saw it in the her story quest. Up. Oh, it's right here. Okay, easy enough. Yep, we're tracking chests. Like I said, I've got the big Weathering Waves map up, and I'm tracking all chests, all blob flies. We're 100%ing each area is what we're doing.
Find Rokia. She's a small blue girl that does havoc damage. She has a gauntlet, but her weapon is the briefcase with a monster in it, with a gigantic echo monster in it.
Okay,
she does a skill. She just She keeps jumping in the air because he bounces on the ground.
Yeah. Encore. Hold on. What was she? I remember doing when we did her story. She had some.
Encore. She has 2 cats that she launches.
Oh, it's this little rectifier thing. That's her weapon.
Yeah, she's a rectifier, but it turns into 2 cats. They shoot lasers with them. She shoots lasers with them, and then she turns either evil or good one when she ults.
Yeah.
And she starts doing the damage herself.
Yeah, she is gonna be like. I'll end up building her, even though I don't really want to. But I figured 3rd team for tower. It basically gave me, well, a part of it. So. Let's see. The best way to go about this may be just to loop this way. Like, start here, come down here, and then just do this. And that should finish everything.
Yeah, like Lupa and John, they're both broadswords, but they all use it as a spear.
Yeah. Yeah, Lupa, if Lupa had been main DPS grade character, I probably would have gone to her, because I actually enjoyed during the main campaign playing her character, but the issue is it with her not being a main DPS.
I mean, she is. The difference is you need Brent and Chun-Li for that. So she's another high. What's the word in English?
A high output.
Not high output. High cost. Her team is way high cost because you have to summon for 3 units for that.
Fair. Cardi Man, I pulled her 2S6. Savings. That's. I couldn't imagine going to Bitcoin level funding and pulling in this game. Like, I can't. Like, I know it's possible. RNG's on your side, technically, in a way. But darn, for me, that's too rich for me. I'm over here going, you know, I'm good with just having base level characters. Plus, it's not like I get to, like, the only way I could get to flex my characters is go to other people's worlds. Like, that's really it. So it's like, I don't need to flex an S6 on myself. Until content requires an S6, I'm gonna be good. Alright, so we've gotten this one, now this one. We can remove that. Onto this one.
Yeah. The next high cost is Prolova, because you need Prolova, Cantarella, and Rokia to do the
Even
full
saving
Havoc
multiple
team.
patches. No, I understand. The mathematics are there. I've been looking at it. No, I actually got Yuno's main. We got her main weapon. Like we actually, so we got lucky with her. We pulled her before the 50/50s, so we were able to get the gauntlet for her. Unfortunately, for the case of Augusta, I had to skip the weapon because I couldn't guarantee getting Yuno. Just the currency for Yuno, and then with all the currency we had left over, we were able to guarantee the weapon. And then I had farmed up just enough, and we pulled her right before the guarantee on her. So,
I think this is the best nonsense of weapon because she's a gauntlet, but is 2 chakras that turns into a bow.
you're not wrong. I mean, that is definitely... that doesn't make sense. Okay, so there is one up here. It doesn't matter, just go to one and we'll get to both. Oh, I see it already over there. Jinxie and her. To all characters, I only plan to try to 6 my favorites. So I will, if I'm gonna do any. Did that just loot it? Because I don't see anything to assume. I don't see the ring, which means I think I've killed it before. Alright, I think I killed it before, so... Yeah, the purple eye's missing, so I'm going to mark it as found. I already had done this one. And let's do this one. Because I had 2 pens here. Let's see. Destroy all boxes within 30 seconds. Sauce. Alright, so we've got that one. So I've literally recreated, just so that y'all do know, when I go to an area, I recreate the map that I'm looking at, and stars are chests and eyes, and then leaves are Sonus caskets. Blob flies are diamonds when I use them. So I've got it pretty well mapped out when I go to a ring, eye for eye, on what this map is looking like. And it helps me stay honest with keeping track of everything to make sure that we are getting everything we need. Making it easier, I would say, for me to 100% each area, especially when we're trying to be so aggressive with it. Well, what it does is it allows me to make sure that if I did or did not get something, it's obvious. Because if I'm roaming around and I'm not paying attention to the map and I see that it's still marked on the main Weathering Waves map over here, it lets me know that I've already pre-farmed it. Like that one, if I would have noticed, it would have shown that there was no purple eye and I would have walked away. Alright, puzzle challenge I just saw. Grab this, because it's here. There it is. Alright, you go there. You... I didn't mean to do that. You go there. You go... there. Thank you very much. Did you know that Augusta's tacit mark had the ability to attract metal? So her headdress is also stuck. Interesting. I did not know that. All right.
Oh, that's why you're playing Halo the other day.
Yeah.
A nice 75% discount on the Master Chief Edition.
Yeah. I figured for the price that was in it, I could swing it. Because I would play all of them again at this point.
I mean, yeah, a discount like that, that's a given.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it would be fun to go through with everybody and do like a hardcore like legendary run where we turn on every damn skull in the game and hate ourselves for doing it. Because a couple of those skulls are bullshit. And I remember a few of them. I just turned on Grunt Birthday Party and the explosions, and I should have turned the one for the talking, because the talking's the fun shit, where you get the grunts saying all their rare random lines. All right, we've got that one. We will go ahead and swing, I guess, down to here and grab this just to be safe, because I don't know when it's gonna not be the planes. So, plus it doesn't hurt. Also, let's take team, switch back to you. I'm gonna have to try to beat this tower coming up, because it's, but I don't know if I can at 70. I think I'm gonna need 80 or 90 or whatever the max rank is to do it. Alright, then there's this one by the door. Oh, it's Mutterflies. Okay. Mutterflies. Yeah, I see him. Because I need to get the next tower unlocked. And that'll be a good chunk of Astrite and that. But I don't know if I can beat the level 100 bosses. And do it in time to get the Astrite. That's the other issue. The whole race against the clock thing is kind of my issue. 80 is the mid requirement, I think. Okay, then I can't do that yet. Physically cannot do it. I'll need to get, we'll need to get, the next, rate, which is fine. I'm not too terribly off. My union is, yeah, it's here. 48, and we're about halfway through, so probably another week, especially if I jump into the quests. Tonight I felt like doing the map clearing more than questing today, where maybe in the next day or so I'll do far more questing. Yep. Nope. Thank you. Moving on. It's a party down here. So if it's going to require 80, then I can't do it. I accept my limitations. Alright, so that one's taken care of.
You know what? I think I'm actually gonna buy it because with that price, I will be able to actually play Halo for the first time.
Oh, you've never played Halo at all?
Nope, because I never had an Xbox. I was always a PlayStation guy.
Okay. I mean, I'd play it with you.
I think the Xbox started with the 360.
So Halo 1 was Xbox, Halo 2 was Xbox, Halo 3 was a Xbox 360 release, and then Halo 4 was also, I don't know, because then it was Halo ODST. And then Halo Reach. Then it went to Xbox One with Halo 4. Oh, it's up here. Bro, they just casually have a bear sitting out here with them? I mean, the way I looked at it was, for $9, I could get how many games? Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and ODST and Reach?
Yeah, 6 Halo games.
For $9. Considering I paid $59 for Halo 3 back in the day. Like, let's see here. At this point, I've bought Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo 4, and Halo 5 are what I've bought over the years. But I know Halo 5's not in it. Oh, it's a tower. I killed this. Whoops. Okay, then we'll go back. Let's grab this guy. Okay, so hold on. Remove you. I flew over it. Grab you, which is... Oh, I see it. It's over here. I gotta take a shower now. I'll be back. If you're still streaming, I gotta start my shift in an hour. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. If I'm not here, I appreciate it. Enjoy your night, evening, morning. And we'll see you later. Alright, so we got you. And I'm gonna go ahead and mark it as found, because it's right here. Move out of my way. Okay. Tower. Let's do our thing. Challenge complete. Thank you very much. Alright, so we now have that done. So now we just need area quests. Or not area quest, the local quests. Yep, 99%. Okay, so we've got all the chests, so we just need blob flies. Which one did we miss? Weird, that counts for this region. But the chests don't. Go figure. Alright, blobfly. It's right there. Mark. Done. But see, I'm in the port city, which is what's weird. That's why I was questioning why it was down there, but it's for real. Alright, so we technically 100%ed it. Let's do this for the moment. Let's hide find markers. Well, if it's counting it, I'm not gonna... You know what? Alright. I'm gonna still leave these because there's two that I'm not sure of and we need to make sure. Both of them seem like they're tied to quests somehow. So we're gonna leave those two active, which is this question mark here and this question mark here. I can't confirm I have gotten these two. So I'm going to leave them be for now with question marks. Now, we can pick this up. Pick this up. So the next one that is at, I think, what, 95 is Genzo? So, I think what we do is we drop a beacon here and see what's over here. I know one of them is going to be... Actually, let's just do this. Let's go right into the city. Since we've got 3 of them, we can afford to be very wasteful with these. Loot mapper. Alright, so I've gotten everything in there. But let's go up here and drop one and see what has not been picked up on this map. That'll give me a clue too. Okay, so there's still some stuff up here. Delete. Delete. Drop one up here and see if any drop on this end. Yes. Okay, so we'll clear this area out and verify all of these that I have access to, and then we're going to fly to that beacon and drop one there just to be safe, and I think we'll have the whole area covered. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this since we see it. So, right on top of that mountain. All right, so there's also a chest right here. Gotta be tied to a quest. Hold on, let's use... Yeah, because it says there's a dig right next to it, but there's nothing pinging up here right now. Okay. Go ahead and mark that as found. And we'll drop the third loot mapper here. Okay, so delete that one. We're gonna place it probably here. We're gonna make sure that this area is not lit up. And this way we have a tight circle for this area. Cannot use this currently. Cannot use this currently. Cannot use this currently. Stop telling me what I can and can't do. You're not my mom. I mean, I can see some, so I mean, I know it's here. It's like I can see that over there. Actually, I do need to go a little bit further over if I want to get it wrapped up. Like, actually come over in here and drop it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, I know there is one chest in here I cannot get yet because I haven't done the hacking the 5 lighthouses. So if I went through and did them, sure. Because there's several lighthouses along the way through here, and there's some way down here too. Like there's one down in the bay area somewhere over here. There's one, I think it's out on that island over here. There's one somewhere over in here, one somewhere over here, and one somewhere over up in here that we've done. So I'm just going to let that one happen naturally as we go through and do them all. Since we know we've done very little down in this region, like, I mean, this is basically just storyline, beeline stuff. Which is crazy to see that there is so much of this map not used at all. Alright, so we're going to start... So let's get these pinged up real quick. So this is how we do it. So right up here against the rocks, there's a chest. Down here by the rocks here is a chest and a blob fly. Right here is a chest. There's a chest right there. Right there should be a chest. Up at the heart, right around in here is a chest. There's a chest on the dock, which is marked. There is one here. All right, and then along the lines, let's see. So we see this chest here. There's another one right here. There's a chest somewhere in here. This one's a little harder to tell. There's a chest right about there. There's a Sonus casket right here. Like, I'm trying not to get too deep into this over here because that's gonna get like crazy. Because I'm trying to get this 100% up on this one since we're so close. We'll go ahead and we'll mark it because we don't know really where the area is. Again, if this can be the plains down in here, when it's way up here, anything's possible. So we've got that. Let's work it from this mountain ridge. Okay, so I'm trying to place where this is. Oh, I'm looking, I think, too low. Okay, yeah, so there should be one right here and right here. There is two right there. I'll only be able to put one ping down for it, so we can't really do too much. And then down at the bottom of the water right here is another. On the back end of the wall, there is one right here. And of course, this one's marked as well. Then up here, there is a chest marked there. There's a Sonus casket about right there. And again, most of the there is a good chance that I have picked up some of this stuff, so we're just being careful and marking it anyway, because we want the map to be verified with what we have and have not. There is a chest right there. There's this chest that we can see from the map there. That chest is verified there. Okay. That chest is actually verified. Okay, so there's that chest. Then there's one right across over here at the base of the mountain. And then there are two right here. And then there's this one right here. And there's a Sonus casket right there, since we're right there at it. And then it's what is actually classified as this. Like, where exactly do we have to go? So let's start with this run and see what we get and see if it matches this. So let's head up here to this beacon. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go check these, which is actually supposed to be this. All right, so we're gonna check these and verify that I do or don't have them. Alrighty, on we go. What was that? Golden butterfly. Come here, bunny rabbit. Nope, I see the thing, so we need to throw the rock. Alright. Now that's more like it. Alright, so we can now verify that that has been done. Yeah, so the thing we need here is supply chests and blob flies. That's the only thing we're really after. So we will grab that on the way around. Interesting. This doesn't have... Did I turn off the blob flies? No. Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm looking too far up on the map. Yeah, no, there is a... Oh, wait. Never mind. I did mark it. It's right there. Diamonds are blob flies. Bunny Massacre. Let's don't and say we did. Okay, we've now got that one. All right. Let's go track the blobfly asshole and go yeet this dude out of existence. Alright, got him. Blobfly found. Start the challenge. That was easy enough. By the way, Hellcrust, what union level are you? Have you been able to make it any further?
I'm half of 45.
Okay.
Or I'm going half of going to 45, 46.
Okay. Is it the butterflies? Ooh, and honeysuckle. Take me to your leader, butterfly. Okay, butterfly complete. Alright. And then come down here. Grab these off. Alright, we've got those. Wow, it says I'm at 100% already. But I'm still missing 50% of the blobflies. Track. Alright, you know what? Let's go kill that just to get it over with so that I don't... Yeah, okay.
Ai, será que 3 filmes de Demon Slayer vai quebrar what did you say? Oh. Do you think three movies from Demon Slayer is gonna break the whole cap on who's to be the biggest anime franchise of existence? If just one is gonna he's already done he's already done this much.
Oh, I mean, this is going to be a massive series. Like, that's. I think Demon Slayer is going to be the one of the gateways for people here, for sure. Like, you're going to get a lot of new people into anime because of that. Okay, so this doesn't make sense unless I am looting for somewhere else. Why I'm at 100%. But I'm at a... Okay, math isn't mathing here. I'm at 83% on my chest, but I'm at 100% on exploration. Whatever. I mean, it's not like we don't need the currency. Speaking of currency, how are we doing? 500. Not good. Okay, so let's head back to this one. This is Mutterflies up at the top of the mountain. I think I've done this one. I think. We'll have to check. Let's go up and around. Oh wait, I was literally right there. Nope, we haven't done the Mutterflies. Okay. Honeysuckle! Alright, so we got the Mutterflies there. Next will be the supply chest down here. Okay, we got that one. Now, I think I have this one. So if we don't get it, I've gotten it. Okay, we've gotten this one. Because it would have been up here. Alright. Delete. And delete. Okay. How do we want to go about this? So let's see. We want to... trying to think which is the best way to go about it. God almighty, there is so many chests in that city. I don't really want to go into that, but we're gonna have to. See, now we're starting to get into the really dense area. I mean, not that this hasn't been dense already, but this is where a chunk of chests are in this bandwidth of, like, if you take this right here, I'm going to assume this is probably 10,000 Astrite in this right here. Maybe 5,000. I'm going to say somewhere between 5 and 10,000 Astrite right there. Because of how dense this looks. But the question is, how much of it have I already picked up? So, without further ado, we will head, I guess, down into here and start working on, working this loop. It's probably the best case scenario. So... okay, so in order to get that chest at the very top, I've got to take some photos here in the camping site. There's a mini game right here. Where's the camping site? Bro, am I looking at the same... Am I in the same area? Yeah, because there's the dock. Here I am. Right here. But I mean, he literally turns right off the thing and there's a camping spot. But there's this thing. Mini game that's been put in. Hold on, let's go fly around and see what I am missing out of this.
Okay, job's done. The helo is installed.
Very nice. This does not exist on... Okay, I'm not crazy. Because that's the ping on the map. But it says there's a camp. It shows him standing in a campsite. Where this has been put in. Because this beacon literally overlooks unless this is some different campsite. Hold on. He's showing this pay above the beach. So let's check. Okay, so he's standing actually on this beacon here. This seems like this is probably some exploration quest chest, is what I'm going to end up taking it as. I'm going to put a question mark here so that we know if we get to it, we see the question mark and we...
Which region is that?
So I'm looking at, it's Wooming Bay is where I'm currently standing. But it's, looks like the start quest is going to be somewhere above Wayne or Weenie or whatever it is beach. It's this, looks like it's this beacon here, and I can go down there real quick and check. So if this ends up looking like what I'm staring at, we'll see. Yes, that looks more like...
Where are you getting your interactive map to look at?
Give me just a second, I'll give you the link. Okay. So this is the map that I am using. And this is where it's supposedly, yeah. This looks more like what I saw him standing, because he's looking at all of this stuff over here because of this pot and stuff. Because he's looking at it from here, but it's got an exploration quest marker, which makes me think that this is some sort of exploration quest I haven't gotten to, because there's nothing to take photos of or anything like that. Also, while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and grab that solid ice casket. Which is, I'm now down here. Yeah, all right, found that one. Okay, so I'm assuming because of the guy had the thing on it, because where I was trying to collect is there's a chest up here on this question mark on that map, and it says requires a photograph covered in scratches to dig. So I'm assuming that'll be some exploration quest. Because I don't think what I picked up will trigger it. Nope, it is there. So I did get whatever it is. Because it's now glowing. There it is. Chest complete. Marked. Done. Alright, so it's just interact with that thing from the campfire down there. So that is good. Okay. So, Wooming Bay. Alright, next. I think we'll go swing. Well, let's just go ahead and knock this crap out that's right at the teleporter so it doesn't trigger me every time I come fly over to it. Okay, Sonus Casket. Right there. The mini game is right here. Oh, it's gonna be a spiraling out line. Got it. Kill the cow. Need the beef. I actually need to start really working on cooking. But I need to go find all the cooking shops and go buy them all out. So I can get all the ingredients and we'll do a cooking. Okay, so make it smaller. Yeah. Alright. There. Those are taken care of. And, I mean, if anybody is just kind of playing along and you want easy guides, I mean, I'm pretty much all of these has been discovered as I've been doing things. So, most of these chests are on stream at some point or another. Okay. Sonus Casket here. And take it off of this one. Now we're gonna go work our way around. But I'll tell y'all what, I'm kind of nervous about doing this because when this is gone, we won't be able to pull for much else on the account when all this stuff's been collected. So we're really gonna have to be careful with who we go in and invest with next. Okay, that one's done. Move to the next chest, which is going to be those butterflies down the beach. Grab the seashells by the seashell shore. Alright, thank you for the Astrite. Delete. Take that. Talk to the old man at the beach ruins, then shoot the dummies. See the thing, find the treasure here. Alright, well, let's go find us an old man down at the beach, and we gotta go shoot some things. Because, heaven forbid, we actually hit these things.
Yeah, it's just you're gonna have to turn it down because on the story stuff because you cannot like scale a character just based on how you based on what you use on the story because the story used the max dupes max set on it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're looking at the ceiling, what they want, what they think the character have, because they choose a max set with everything on it, all the lines on it, and then it's like, yeah, judging a character out of that with max dupes and all in the set as well is like,
Well, I mean, that's why, you know, Lupa looks so good on paper when you play her in that campaign run. You know, she plays like a really cool DPS, but that's not how she plays, you know? That's an unfortunate part.
and to think about it, that's just half ceiling actually. That's just the middle ground of Lupa, because
Yeah,
that's just her. Because that's just her. She was like, if with a team, she's gonna do way more damage than that. You
true.
know? That's the problem. It's not just one character; it's the whole team in the situation.
Alright, we got that one.
And I think the enemies are scripted to go weaker than they are. So
I could see that. Honestly. Because that is right there. Right. Let's go ahead and head down here and grab that. Grab that one. And Huh? Where is the third? Ah. Got it. Got him. Hidden chest behind the waterfall. It's not what that actually is, but okay. Okay, we got that one. Okay, so both of those are cleaned up. Now we can go. How do we want to do this? Do I want to go keep strip mining basically? Yeah, we'll come down here, grab this. Yeah, people on Twitch really aren't using the rewards much, which is fine. I don't blame them. I do not blame them. All right, there is 2 in the S of the road. All right, hold on. Let me figure out where I'm at. I'm down here. I'm not over here yet. Because I feel like we're encroaching into this. So in this S, there's 2 right there. All right, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and head over here and start working on these. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, Sinus casket right there. Delete. Take that off. All right. Now let's head back to this. Which is this guy down here. So what are you up to tonight? Well, morning for you. Well, no. Almost morning. Hello there. How's it going? How you doing today? Alright. We got that one. Delete. Now let's go grab these 2 chests. Which are over here. Practice some Ciaccona, then heading to bed since I've got to be up in like 6 hours. Airport. My mom to drop my sister off since she's headed to the States to see her fiance for a couple weeks. And what a shame you don't want to come see me. I'm hurt. I'm crushed that you don't want to come see me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You do you. Okay, mutterflies. You're taking me on a journey to this one. Jeez. Not going anywhere. Okay, that's fair. I bet you'll have fun with that. Break the rock. Butterflies. Alright, go back, because there's now a break the rock there, too. That'll be fun. Little Halloween trip. Is this it? I mean, I need to kill these guys first. Yeah, sure told you, but we have plans to move over to the States in the next few years. Wow. Become a United States citizen of America. Well, I hope you enjoy it here. There's some really cool places in the States. But I mean, that can be said for everywhere in the US, honestly. And the world. A lot of cool places. Yep. Just depends on how hot, cold you want to be. Ah, it's in there. Got it. Our Long Island. Okay, cool. Get ready for some New York weather. Alright, and that resonant nexus has been found. I'm like 100% sure on that, yeah. Alright, next one is going to be over here. Like, let's put it this way. It's a colder London. And it snows a lot. But Long Island, I don't know actually how much snow it gets. I know when you go more main state, you get far more snow. There's the crystal for it. It never snows like it. Yeah, if you're wanting snow, then that's definitely being up in the north is definitely going to get you that. But the question is will it be a dirty, salty mess, or will it be pretty and white? That's the difference. Alright, so that one's done. You want to go to Salem on Halloween? That'd be neat. Okay, there is a... Where am I? Let me grab this while I'm here. Just so that it's over and done with. So, here's a question for you. How expensive of a life do you want to live here in the US? Because that can also drastically change where you want to live. Personally, I would suggest moving a little... I wouldn't move into a major city then.
Wanna live close to New York? Go to New Jersey.
Well, I was gonna say you can go into the. You don't want to you wouldn't want to live right around New York City itself, because even going over to Jersey would still be expensive. Like, especially if you're on a close proximity to Manhattan area. But if you want to go like an hour, let's say maybe outside of, about an hour away, it would probably drastically drop your costs. Or move, a couple states away, and you could really change your cost of livings. Like, the US has got such a wide swing of cost of living. As an example, if you look at, we're thinking Florida, but I don't really want to wake up with an alligator sleeping next to me. Okay, that's not how that works, and I would be far more worried about hurricanes than alligators. I lived in Florida for 7 years, and I never felt like I had to go out and call out the crocodile hunter and, get stuff all figured out from that.
Yeah, that is Australia, my man.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to wake up to weird shit in your bed, that is definitely down under, but, no offense to my Aussie friends, but, y'all got some fucked up shit down there. Your mom was thinking Texas. She even bought cowgirl boots. Nice. Texas is cool. Texas is, kind of got a all over the place, economy. So, I mean, you can get pretty cheap. I mean, I've seen some massive homes for like $400,000. So it really depends on, what would cost you $2-3 million in New York, you could get for a quarter of the price in Texas. It just depends on where in Texas. So, You know, but I mean, that's how I think. I always think about the cost of living stuff. It's not just because I want to be there or whatever. You know, stuff like that gets put into account of like, you know, if you want a house, well, a house in New York is going to be, so in Georgia, it's in the middle of the road. Like, I'm far enough away from Atlanta that it's not like, holy shit. So like, that's what I was going to get to, is when I lived in the north side of Atlanta, it was significantly more expensive than living on the southern side of Atlanta. And I mean, literally, we're just talking about the perimeter of like, you look at Atlanta on a map and it's 285 goes around it. If you live on the north side of 285, it's more expensive for maybe about 50, 80 miles out of Atlanta. But once you start going towards the mountainside of Georgia, it starts getting cheaper. But then when you come out of Atlanta going south, it gets cheaper a lot faster. Like, the north side definitely has far more multi-million-dollar homes and stuff. Like, I mean, at the apartment I had up there with my ex-girlfriend, it was... I mean, I was driving past Ferraris and Bugattis and all that sorts of bullshit up there all the time. Because, I mean, just the proximity of where everybody was. Somebody in the parking garage actually had a Ferrari parked in there. And I'm like, why would you do this? I always parked next to an M3 that lived there. And then there was a Mustang that showed up, and we always called it Mustang Bros. And we all backed in. It was the BMW, me, and then the other Mustang were always parked together. And of course, I know that BMW is probably like, bro, stop parking next to me. But, you know, here, it's not bad. It's definitely cheaper than Atlanta, North Atlanta, but it's not... it's not as, say, cheap as something going out into, like, out in the sticks of, like, really getting out into the countryside of Georgia. It's not going to be that cheap or cheaper. But I mean, the area that I'm in is developing pretty quick. So, you know, it really does, it really just depends on where you want to be here in the States. Let's see here. We just had a raid, I think. Eliorin, thank you so much for the raid. Let me go over to Twitch to do this so the command actually goes off properly. Appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. Let's see here. I'm a professional streamer. I know how to do this. Just shout out if I can spell correctly. You're in the Dire Storm. How have you been, man? Where are you playing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, that's spelled right. Dire Storm. Yep. There we go. Long time no see. Haven't raided you in years. Have you been? I have been, well, busy. It's probably the best way to do it. I started streaming more at night, so that's probably why you are finally seeing me again. Because I was on, for almost an entire year, I was streaming early ass in the morning, and it's just been where I get time now. I'm throwing it. And right now, late at night's got my time, so. But been good. How about yourself, man? Alright, so we've cleaned that map up. Get back up here. Galactic Miner came in. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Appreciate the raid. Thinking and stopping by here as we sit here and farm our ass off. Really, that's what we're doing. We are farming our ass off. Alright, so we've cleared all of that. Now trying to find a void to fill his heart. Well, see, here's the thing. You could fill that void, but You said it's going to be years, so I don't know if I can go years without filling the void in my heart. Understandable, know how crazy schedule can be, but yeah, I've been busy myself. Just did a fun Saturday stream with a mix of Final Fantasy 14, Wuthering Waves, and Honkai. Nice. That's a busy schedule of games. Night is a great time of the day. Exactly. That is a great freaking point. All right, let's go up here, clean this out, and work our way down again. I'm a gotcha player. No, that makes it great. I'm kidding. Oh, God. My credit card's already crying. My credit card is already crying. Yee. Somewhere right around in here. Oh, it's this. Farming anything and we want particular? I am actually doing just straight Astrite farming. That number right there has got to become 38,000. What was it? 38,400 Astrite. That's my number I have to do. So that's what we're doing. Hard grinding Astrite, and I mean hard grinding Astrite. It is almost 1 a.m. for you. So it's 8 p.m. here. So you're over there in like the Spain, London kind of area. I haven't played WoW in a while. I know it's a great game, but MiHoYo games and lore study takes my focus. That's fair. See, I'm anti MiHoYo personally. I won't touch MiHoYo with a 20-foot pole. After playing day one Genshin, and just how they did the game, negative. I can't do it. I can't give MiHoYo a dime. Did I ever play Limbus Company, by the way? They just released Arc Knight's Collab. No, I haven't gotten around to Limbus yet. I have it added on something. I just gotta find where I put it. Yeah, for me, it's MiHoYo did a lot of really dumb shit for me. And I think that's what pushed me away from dealing with their company in general. And I figured if I was going to play a game, I'd do the one game that is not MiHoYo, which is this. So yeah, we could do that. Alright, did that one. Alright, that's been cleared. Because I'm staring at him and the thing's not there. So that one's gone. But yeah, no, right now, we just finished pulling, and now we're getting ready for Cartethyia and trying to get her Astrite to guarantee her and get the weapon to the currency to guarantee the weapon. So enter the cave, go down, look, jumping down the waterfall. Okay. Don't mind me, enter the cave, they say. Like we're jumping down the waterfall? Huh? I'm so confused. Okay, let's get out of combat so we can do things. I have my own gripes with Hoyo, hence why I quit both Genshin and Star Rail. After playing it for years, but I'm sticking with Honkai Impact because I love the game so much. It hasn't completely destroyed me unlike the other two. That's fair. I've got some bits to do. Nice meeting you. Wish you the best. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Always nice seeing new faces around. I wonder if that's the actual cave entrance. Aha! You know, we better get on something before we drown. You got bored of spending too much money? I don't think bored is the right word. I think you wisened up and realized that there are better things to do in life than spend your money on stuff like that. And completely, like, degenerate spend on it. I'm gonna get back. I need dinner myself before I go. I'm gonna send you a friend request. Yeah, no. Am I aware the game has no audio? Now that is an error. I don't know why it's not doing it. So hold on. Game has no audio. Why did it break? Because it has had. We had audio earlier. Okay, so something bugged. So I think something bugged with Meld Studios. All right. Let's see. Yep, that is true. Which is weird because it was working earlier. Let's see how I can fix this. Let's try adding a display capture. Select source. Weathering waves. Add an audio track. Delete the track. Capture cursor. I think it just bugged on the launch of it. Because I'm like 90% sure we had sound earlier. So I can't add a direct audio source from the game. Not with that method. Okay, there's the game. Weird. Yeah, it's not picking up anything I do. But weird, Discord's working. Because like when Hellcrest talks, it was showing up. Game. Because I can hear it in my headset, so I mean, that's there. I mean, we can add a temporary track and make it a default process sources. Hold on, maybe I can grab it through here. No, actually, it's not showing up in the audio source at all. But I can see Discord.
Is often the sharpest.
Okay, so that's what my headset's hearing. So y'all can hear it through that. I can see that that's showing audio now. Let's see. You have muted Discord, I mute the alert box, I muted all the other stuff. So guess we'll use the headset audio until we use headset audio until we end stream, and then I'll try checking it then. I think it just may need to be restarted because it was working. Alright.
Stay behind me. Stay behind me.
Alright. Got that.
A hunt isn't complete without a prize.
Okay, so we've got that one.
Yeah, it is a problem. I checked out the last stream. He did not was not hearing sound too.
So the whole Halo stream didn't have a single sound.
No, the no the hill did. The last the day before for
So the entire other
Ooh.
Weathering Wave stream didn't have audio?
Ooh. No, just the game sound again. There's the problem we're having right now. It had the stream before, but it did not have the stream before that.
Stay
2
behind
days
me.
ago.
Okay. Hmm. Alright, so that'll have to be...
Yeah, because the stream you did before the podcast, it was fine, but on the next day it was
Honor
not.
cannot be set.
Halo was fine, and today we did not have audio at all on the game.
One strike is
Weird, because it was showing when I started the stream. I could see it blipping up and down.
Nice trophy.
Okay. Jump back up there so I can check that 1 star. Has something changed in my settings here? There's no direct, like, sound device settings.
Stay behind me.
Weird. Alright, and the water guys. Okay, so we have that one as well.
Honor
And then check
cannot
this
be
one.
sullied.
So we have that one. There is one right around in here that we need to check that's not been marked.
To the lands afar.
Okay, this has been done.
Honor cannot be sullied.
Good grief, the amount of stuff up here as far as echoes is ridiculous.
Barely felt it.
Kamikaze little shit.
Stay behind me.
Alright, so we've got that one, so we can take this off the list. Alright. 3 below should be this one.
Honor cannot
Yep.
be sullied.
With style and grace. Freeze me. it? I've got plenty more of that.
Okay, so that one's done. And then there is one here.
Keep up.
Oh, I see it. It's right here. All right.
Now that's more like it.
So we found that one. So we got that. We've got that. All right. So that's pretty much everything in the upper area. Let's go. Where are we? Here? Let's drop a beacon somewhere over here and try to get this finished up. Because there's a decent chunk down in this area that we need to map out. So we'll drop that one we picked up down there.
Keep up.
All right, we now have that beacon and loot mapper. Yeah, that's close enough. Because I mean, what I'm not picking up is fine. I just need the map just to kind of show the area of where I'm at. You know, I'm wondering if something messed up when I switched over to this headset. I wonder if that's the common denominator. You said it was fine before the podcast?
Yes.
And then it hasn't been fine. Well, no, if Halo worked, I was using these during Halo, so it's not that. So it's specifically something with weathering waves. Huh. My brain is hurting. On what this could be.
Is this something you did for the podcast? Because the game does not like it, and it's not picking up on it.
No, the only thing I've done is I plugged in a new thing because this is a Corsair headset. That's the only thing I've actually changed. All my other settings are the same. Is there anything in...
If I look at it as channel release, it looks like the game is only the audio of the game is only going out to your headset and it's not getting picked up by anything else.
No, so the game.
So this Woo has a specific audio stuff on the audio settings to set it up the fucking.
Yeah, it says add an audio track to this for the source. So I turn that on, but the sound isn't going out to it right now, which is weird. All right, hold on. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna close Weathering Waves out. All right. And let's launch anything. All right, so let me turn off my headset so that y'all can't hear that. And let's bring up Steam. Launch UMA. All right, so now we want to tell it to... There's the sound. I can see it. All right, let's now grab this from the... It's not picking up the sound now. All right, is there anything in that launcher I need to see that maybe has broken? No, nothing there. Let's see. If I redo this from... Hold on, I'm gonna kill my headset for a second so I won't be able to hear anybody. Weird. Um... I don't know what's going on. Because this was working just fine for almost an entire month. Again, can't hear y'all. I'm going to take these off. We're going to try something. Okay, so I can't hear. So it may be something to do with that Corsair headset. Hold on. Because this headset's no longer working, and this is should have been just a plug and play headset. So it's stuck in Corsair Slipstream. Is what it looks like. Again, like I said, I can't hear shit. Fail to start. IQ services. Let's try this again. It's the Corsair headset. Hey, Hellcrest, say something.
So what up? The
Yep, I can hear you. It's the Corsair headset. Alright, so if this fails, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the Astro. I'm going to plug the Corsair back in. Hold on, let me unplug this. And we're going to try this again. And if this kills it, we know what's up. Alright, switching headsets back to the Corsair. Alright. I can still hear the game in the headset. The question is can everybody else hear everything else? The game sound's still working.
I shall bear
Yeah,
witness.
game sound's moving.
the rotation. Yeah, we hear it now.
So when I reset it to whatever, did whatever I did to get the Astro plugged back in, there was something got bugged with how the sound was being delivered from the headset.
Stay behind.
So that's gonna be something we're gonna have to check. But at least it's fixed now. Or for now, I should say. At least it's fixed for now. Alright, let's go ahead and claim the reward. Probably grab a few more chests
behind me.
today and then we'll be done.
Here's to a world of discoveries and wonders. Of course.
Alright. There's another 50 Astrite. 806. Alright. So let's head. Here, we'll fly up here and try to grab all of this stuff. Because there is a chest right there. There's several right around in here. So there's chest, almost two right on top of this. There's the one back here. And a viewpoint there we need to grab. So let's fly up from here. Huh? Nani?
To the lands afar.
I mean, you're just asking for this. Hello there. How's it going? What are you doing today?
In control. Roars of conquest. Stay behind me. Nice trophy.
Okay, so that was that one down here. Right? That's where I'm at. I'm just chilling. How's the grind going? It's going. It is going. Where am I? I'm below the Tacit Field. Ah, burn the vines. I'm on that one. Okay, I got that one. And then just up ahead, there's a gold one. We'll grab it. But yeah, we're good today. It's just finally getting the grind going.
Wow. Bow before me.
Time to get 30,000 more Astrite.
Future. Reshape. On you go.
Wow. There.
Keep up. A well-deserved reward.
Yes, that is a well-deserved reward. Alright, we got that. Now head up to the beacon, which is saying it's below me.
Keep up.
I'm gonna take a wild guess.
Now that's more like it.
Alright. Got that one. Alright, so that beacon is below us. So now, what is above us and what is below us? That one's up, so there is one up here. So let's go grab it.
Keep up.
One's below, one's above. Okay.
I siphon. Entertain me. Fate. Reveal. On you go. Miss me
Honor
already.
to you, my friend. Stay behind me.
And we got...
A hunt isn't complete without a prize.
Okay, so we got the golem. That one's gonna be below us. And we can delete this one. We'll set this one here because it's still technically there. That was a long... Oh, son of a bitch.
Nice trophy.
Alright, kaboom on that.
Stay behind me.
Viewpoint. Is done. Alright, so we can get rid of those. Then there's this one. Here. And a beacon down below. So we'll grab this stuff, these on the way. I think we're going to have to go in through here to get it. But let's go get this guy taken care of. Which is...
To the lands afar.
Here. Got it.
Honor cannot be
Oh, jeez.
I'll indulge you. I am the moon.
Only 800 Astrite after what, 3.5
Tame me.
hours
Well,
of
at my string.
grind?
Stay behind me.
I mean, sure, beggars can't be choosers, but jeez. Let's go grab this beacon just so that we have a teleport around here.
To the lands afar.
And it's also free Astrite as well. So... get this one. And then there's this one. Alright, we've got that one.
Stay behind me.
So we'll just kind of casually run through here and
Fucking Microsoft is trash at everything else besides fucking Windows, even though it has anything game related. This Microsoft stuff is trash. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to restart the PC.
Okay. Since we hadn't been down here, I might as well grab some, even though I know if it's crafting weapons, you need a crap ton of this stuff.
Keep up.
Alright, close enough, whatever. Oh, what's up, big boy? Well, I don't need to do that right now. Okay, so if that's for that one, then I'm gonna take a wild guess. We need to go through that hole. Literal meaning of a wrong hole. To get over to this hole.
Keep up.
What's behind this rock?
Present
A
your
rock.
leader. Answer
Fuck
my
rocks.
call.
Now you're a pebble. But for real. Find the hole. Oh, come on, Matt. Don't reset on
I
me.
shall bear witness.
Okay. Alright, we're just gonna do some running and gunning here. Bro, are y'all gonna, like, ever de-aggro? Like, holy shit balls.
Wow. Future. Reshape. On you go. We've got
Honor
in
to you,
glory.
my friend.
I mean, that was some absurd aggro
behind me.
range.
Honor cannot be sung. Invincible! Stay behind me.
Cannot use this function. Thanks. Make me actually have to navigate down here the legitimate way. Okay, so that is that beacon now has been found, which is right here. And I think these assholes are the assholes I am looking for. Are you the assholes I am looking for?
Honor cannot
Are
be
the
sung.
assholes we are looking for.
Sing of my triumph! Stand tall before the eternal sun! Whoop! Yeah. My valor never fails! Nice trophy.
You good? Nope. Okay, so we got that. So we can now delete this. Okay. So we've cleared this, literally, I think everything. Yes. All right. So now, all right. Good night. Sweet dreams. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Tiger's Maw. Alright. Let's see. The next best approach. we can actually remove this loot mapper because it's not doing anything. Honestly, we should probably drop it somewhere right in here. And let it catch this, since we're going to have to come through this area. I think that's probably going to be the best case scenario, and we'll start that grind.
Honor cannot be sullied.
But can you leave me alone? Make your dinner, do whatever you gotta do, just don't
Now watch closely.
leave me alone.
Keep up.
Ooh, piece of meat. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright. Loot mapper, these nuts right here. Holy shit, that lit up like Christmas. Yeah. This is what I was looking at on that map. That's quite the collection of chests. And it's far more like that in other places. Welcome back. All right. All right. So there is one here, one here, and one around in here. We have a chest somewhere over there. Chest right around in there. You've got a friend and me right here. You've got this one. There is one right here. There's one on the island here. One right about here. And of course, you've got this one. This one. We've got that. I think that's probably going to be... We'll grab a few of these. Maybe grab this. Get down to here. And then we'll call it quits, I think, is what we'll end up doing. Oh. Grab this.
Keep up.
Bitch, let me fly.
Now that's more like it.
All right. So delete that one.
Keep up.
Chest over here.
I shall bear witness.
Time to get down to business.
Present your offerings. Face me, world. And on you go. Fate revealed. Wane. Like it? I've got plenty more of that.
Okay, got that one.
Keep up.
Ooh, here's a flower we don't grab too often.
Let's seize the moon. I shall bear witness.
Okay.
Future reshaped. On you go.
Alright, so there's a mini game over here. Hippity hoppity motherfuckers.
Keep up. A well-deserved reward.
Okay, there's that one. Which takes us off of that one. Okay, defeat 2 wolves over here. I think it's actually going to be this.
I shall bear fate. Revealed. On you go.
Yeet.
Taste my resolve.
Extinction time.
Present your offerings. Entertain me.
Okay,
A hunt isn't complete without a prize.
done. We have that one, so we can take that off. Alright, next up, chest minigame here.
Stay behind me.
Roars of conquest.
Okay, so... one there. One
Stay
there.
behind me.
Nice trophy.
Alright, go grab this Echo. See, sitting over here.
Stay behind me.
And this one. And this will probably be it.
Stay behind me. Honor can.
Worth the chase.
Nice. Defeat all enemies, claim the chest. Done, done, and done. Go up here and go grab that,
Stay behind me.
pick it up. Okay, so we now have those taken care of. We'll do this last one here, and then everything south of this is gonna be tomorrow. Because that right there gives me anxiety looking at that, because that is so many chests to have to work out of here. Because I guarantee you, some of them are above ground, some are below ground, and that's just going to be the methodical of having to go through and doing them in layers. So...
Honor cannot be sullied. To the lands afar. Stay behind me.
Like it? I've got plenty more of that.
Cool.
Wayne, present
10
your
Astrites.
I shall bear witness. We honor to you,
My friend.
Stay behind me.
Alright, well. I think we've done all the damage we could for today, unfortunately. 20 Astrite, I mean, that ain't something to sneeze at right there, though. So, grand total for tonight, 956 Astrite. So what I'll probably do is convert half into currency at some point. Once we get through all the event currency stuff, so once the new events come up, I'll probably convert it and get half of it into this already, or I may just leave it, I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah. We got a long grind ahead of us. This is only like 1% of it right now, and, you know, we're gonna have to hit it really hard if we want to pull this off in about 50 days, so 58,000 400 Astrite. So, y'all take care, enjoy your day, and I'll see y'all sometime probably tomorrow. Later, everybody.